and I serve as the coordinator for student organizations. On behalf of Student Activities and Off-Campus Student Services, I'd like to welcome you to the Fall 2022 Alpha Sigma Lambda Honor Society induction ceremony. As we all know, college can be a challenging endeavor for everyone, especially for non-traditional and adult learners. Some of you work full-time jobs, have children, started college years after high school, left college and then returned, served in the military, transferred from a community college, or anything else befitting of a non-traditional adult learner. Thus, we admire your ability, no matter your circumstances, to excel as a University of North Texas student. You're an inspiration to the UNT family, your families, your significant others, your colleagues, and the communities that you come from and serve. I'd like to welcome Daisy Pulliam to the stage. Daisy serves as our non-traditional student representative in Off-Campus Student Services.
Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, well, I was just introduced. I'm Daisy Pulliam. I am the UNT traditional student representative. That's about approximately 60% of the student body. I know the challenges and hardships that you're experiencing because I go through it too. I am you. I'm also a mother, a wife. I serve as the student representative for the Union Board of Directors. I am also a member of the UNT Society of Human Resources Management. I am the Collegiate of the Year for my business fraternity, Delta Sigma Pi, and also the Vice President of Alumni Relations. As I tell everyone I meet, especially to the younger crowd that I interact with, if I can do it, you can do it. 38, 25, 58. Those are the percentages that impact us as non-traditional students nationally. 38% of us are over the age of 25. Me, myself, I'm in my late 30s, so I can imagine, what y'all are as well. 25% of us are raising children. I have 2 children, 7 and 11. They're awesome. And then 58% who works while being enrolled full-time. I likely have a good part-time job, be the non-trad, so I'm happy to give back to the community for us. For some of us, we are all 3 and more. For some of us, it's just one category, commuter student, online only. We are a diverse group as well. We vary in age, experiences, and cultures. Today, you are showing others that your time and dedication is important. You have excelled in your studies, and being inducted into Alpha Sigma Lambda is proof of your hard work. I believe that being a non-traditional student can be very hard, but also very fulfilling. We overcome extra hurdles or responsibilities, but don't let things hinder us from being the best that we are. Something that often gets brought up when I talk to other non-traditional students is the fact that we try to overcome imposter syndrome. Since we are older than our peers, it's hard to reconcile what we're doing, going back to school at a later age, we're non-traditional, with what our past life experiences are. Especially like me, I had about 7, 8 years of professional work before I came back to school. But don't let those thoughts hold you back. Being inducted is an honor that you deserve. You made learning a priority, and today is a great achievement for you. And if no one else tells you, I am proud of you, because we're here in this together. You should be proud of yourself as well. Now, I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes by William Booker Yeats. Education is not a filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Daisy. Alpha Sigma Lambda's purpose is to recognize the remarkable achievements of adults who accomplish academic success while facing the competing interests of home and work. Alpha Sigma Lambda is dedicated to the advancement of scholarship and identifies high scholastic achievement in adult students' careers. The Greek letters Alpha, Sigma, and Lambda each have a specific meaning. The motto of ASL is first in scholarship and leadership. Alpha means first, Sigma represents scholarship, and Lambda showcases leadership. The colors depicted on the crest are burgundy, blood, and gold. Burgundy denotes power, action, and the confidence to pursue your dreams. The color of blood represents the essence of life and living, while gold denotes wisdom, wealth used wisely, prosperity, success, good health, and optimism. The book in the upper right corner represents a passion for love and knowledge. The lamp represents wisdom, and finally, the torch symbolizes life. I'd now like to welcome Dr. Krista Coffey, Director of Student Activities, to the stage to announce our honorees. We ask that you come up the stage when your name is called, receive your certificate, and remain next to the stage until all names are called. We'll have you enter from this side, and then we can have you stand underneath the PowerPoint for photos.
Good evening, everybody. First, I want to say congratulations to all of our inductees here tonight. I want to start by giving yourselves and your families a round of applause. Great. So you heard the aims and ideals of our society and the qualifications expected of you. For the Pledge of Membership, we'll actually do this in a second. So first off, we're going to start with your names. So as Lisa mentioned, you're going to come up this side. You'll have your moment in the sun. We'll take a picture, and then you'll hold off over here, and we'll take a group picture. All right. First name is, and I apologize if I butcher it. First name is Elena Harris. Emily D. Torres. Evelyn Joyce Johnson. Jasmine Jenkins. Callie Parker. Correction, my apologies, it's Kaylee Parker. Catherine E. White. Kyle Michael Orr. Next, we have Lacey Shaw Edelman. All right, there we go. Mark David Munkow. Next is Melissa S. Jones. Next up is Russell Jordan. Stephen Hinojos. Sandra Deanna Long. Okay. Zachary O'Hara Rowe. Taylor Johnson Dennison. All right, so let's give everybody a round of applause. So yeah, I guess real fast, if you do want to come up and take pictures, why don't you do that? If y'all would look like you like each other. One more real fast while y'all are all still standing up there. I apologize, we missed somebody who came in a little bit different time, so we're going to give this person the biggest round of applause. Ready? All right, this is for Ayana Tolbert. sure though, I don't want to miss anybody else. Did anybody else come in that we missed? Excellent. Okay, let's do this one last photo. Everybody smile. Be so proud of yourselves. All right, we are going to do one more piece. Some of you might want to stay there and record this too. We're going to do the pledge. All right. You have heard the aims and ideals of our society and the qualifications expected of you. Here's our pledge of membership. You're welcome to raise a right hand if you'd like. Don't feel obligated to. But please repeat after me. I promise to uphold the ideals and further the aims of Alpha Sigma Lambda, believing that by so doing, I shall increase my value to my college and to my community. All right, that's it. Thank you all so much. Feel free to have a seat. All right, so welcome to membership in Alpha Sigma Lambda. You're part of a unique group of students across the nation, so it's a great honor to have. All right. So on behalf of the Division of Student Affairs and Student Activities, I want to thank you all for being here. Tonight we celebrate your success. We celebrate you, the students who work really hard in not only life, but in school and everything that you do. As Lisa mentioned earlier, collectively you all are part of student organizations. You have served or are serving in the military. Some of you have kids or other dependents, grandparents, whatever you are, grandparents, whatever you may be. You have other obligations. Work full or part-time, commute to campus most likely, and older, although I prefer the term wiser, more experienced than the typical college student, and so much more. And you're so much busier than these other students, and yet somehow look what you do. You're able to perform well academically, and we value, whether people may not say this to you or not, and especially some of the younger students may not see the value that you bring to the classroom, but we as university representatives see that you bring a great value and serve as really good role models to our students, our other students. So while we are here tonight to recognize you as students, we also want to take a minute to recognize your family and friends, some of whom could be here today, because we know that every time they leave, every time they walk out the door, you are their support system. You're people that without them they wouldn't be able to have made this great accomplishment. So whether they were able to be here tonight or not, I want to stop and thank all of the family and friends. So let's give them a round of applause now. So to you, the family and friends, I want to thank you for being here, for giving part of your life, these students to us. I know it's not easy, and it's a sacrifice, but we're very thankful for your support of the students. So before we end, I want to impart two pieces of advice to you. One, now that you know that you're part of this group, turn to each other for support. It's kind of hard to find other students like yourselves in classes sometimes. And so I urge you to, instead of just rushing off today, meet some people. These could be folks who can help maybe babysit sometime or just help in other ways, study buddy, whatever it might be. Lean on each other to get through this journey in higher education. Second is, I want to beg you to utilize our office as a resource. You met Daisy, you met, we have a new coordinator starting. I want to thank Lisa also for coordinating the event tonight, because we have some vacancies in the office and she stepped in and helped to do this. So lean on our office, Off-Campus Student Services, to help you. We have Daisy here on purpose so that you have a peer to be able to talk to and to be able to get resources from. There are so many things on campus that you probably don't know about that exist that are there to help you, and we want to make sure you know about that. So while we can't get rid of your parking tickets, we can at least point you in the direction of who you talk to if you had a parking ticket issue that you wanted to talk about. So take your time to voice your concerns to us. It's hard for us to capture your feedback and what we can do to help you, but we are always willing to listen to what you all have to say and how we can help. So if you all would just do those two things for me, we really appreciate that. So that's all I'm going to say. I want to thank you all again for coming out. Have a good evening, and Lisa's going to come up with some final announcements.
All right, thank you, Krista. So as she said, I have a couple of announcements before we conclude. You've heard it already, but we're here for you. So please let us know if there's anything that we can do in student activities and off-campus student services. We want to help, so please contact us. Also, we have the Spring 2023 Book Award application that's currently open through the 27th of November. It's for eligible students. You can receive a $300 stipend for books. And that form is in WorkSync. So please take advantage of that opportunity. If you have any questions or concern, you're obviously welcome to call us, or you can send us an email at ocss@unt.edu. The buffet should now be open, so please feel free to eat, take photos, mingle, and thank you all for being here. We really appreciate your time.